Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Kevin again with Yerkit Racing. We're back out here again today. This time around we're going to be throwing a Hydrofoil on the bass boat out here. It's a Pro 17 tracker with the 9.9 on the back. We're hoping that the boat isn't quite able to plane off yet. It still seems to have a lot of it that we need to get up out the water in the back. I'm hoping the Hydrofoil will help. Not really sure if that's the ticket or maybe a prop change could get us a little more. Right now it's running a 9.5 by 10 prop, so we might end up going to like a 9.5 by 9 or 8 just to try to, get a little bit more RPM out of this thing. It doesn't sound like it's quite turning as hard as it should. So anyway, that's where we're at. That's what we're doing. It's gonna be a quick little video. We're going to install the Hydrofoil now, and then we'll go out. We'll see if our numbers improve. Let's get it. All right, so here is our boat. Nothing fancy on the Hydrofoil here. Just got one that they had in stock down the road from us here. Actually got it over at Walmart. Like I said, just something quick to try. It's a tracker, Pro 17, older 93 model, 9.9 Evinrude on the back. And like I said, it's been a pretty good boat so far. Haven't had it too long. Made a couple of upgrades. We put the Minn Kota Power Drive 2 up there on the front. Picked up a Humminbird Gen 1 Helix 9 from a buddy of mine also, and put that on the dash. That's been a huge improvement over what we had before, which was that old Eagle 3 unit. So anyway, that's kind of where the boat is now. But today is all about this Hydrofoil, so we're going to jump right in. I just got to knock 4 holes in it down here, kind of hold them up into place where I need them, mark the spots, come back, drill it, bolts in, screws. Should be pretty straightforward. Alright, so you take one half of it, slide it up to where it stops, put a dot right in the middle. Alright, thereabouts. Come back through, I got this punch here, line that up on the dots. 2 little clicks. Alright, got our 2 spots. Come back, 5/16 drill bit is what it calls for. Now we got our 2 holes there. Slide that back up, looks good. Just make sure we check for clearance on the prop there. Don't want to be hitting it, obviously. Alright, that's one side in place. Let's get the other. You better. Alright guys, so that's it for the install. Hydrofoil is done. One thing left to do, let's get to the water and see if we can make some improvement on those numbers from before. I'll see you out there. Alright guys, so we're back here. We got the boat in the water. We're going to get ready to do a speed test on it. Before we do the Hydrofoil, see what we can come up with, get kind of a baseline. We just got to get up out of this little no wake zone, and then we'll be able to test it out. Expecting it to probably be around 13.5 or so as it is now, but just want to make sure we have a good baseline for today. We're going to try to do it as much today as we can. Hopefully we'll get all of the different scenarios in place today. So anyway, we're going to get this baseline. I'm going to turn you guys around so you can see what we got going on here. We're going to be using, I got the Helix here with the GPS on there, running 4.5 right now. And like I said, we're just going to give it a good little test and see where it goes to. So I'm going to hold you right here and we'll see what we got. It's full throttle. back here at the no wake zone again. We've got, I saw 13 and a half, 14 a couple of times. I'm not sure if it's because the engine isn't all the way warm yet, but seems like it liked a little extra fuel. Every time I would hit like the little primer on the key switch, it would go ahead and squirt a little bit extra fuel down in it and pick it up a little bit. You can kind of hear it in the motor. That's why you're hearing that little pickup in RPM every once in a while. Seemed to do pretty good. 14 mile an hour was the most I saw, and about 13 and a half, 13.2 if you were just riding it with no bump at all. So we're going to pull it back up on the trailer over here. We're going to put the Hydrofoil back on it, and we're going to see how that goes. Back out here at the boat ramp, got our Hydrofoil installed. We're going to get ready to take it out, give it a run like this, see if we picked up anything as far as mile an hour or RPM goes. Hopefully this will do us a little bit better on the mile an hour department. I'm a little bit skeptical, as I'm thinking it's probably going to create some more drag in the water, but really only one way to find out, and that's give it a go. So let's see how it goes. Alright, so we're back out there again. We got our Humminbird Helix 9 set up with the miles per hour on it. We'll be using the tack the same way as we did last time down here for our RPMs. Just got to figure out what works, guys. We got the Hydrofoil on, like we said, hoping that that's going to make us a difference. We'll see right here in just a second. Just got to make it up here to this end of this no wake zone. Try one more pull just to make sure that it's all right. I think the motor's up to temperature now, so we'll see what happens. We're back at the no wake zone. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like this thing has really helped us. It does seem to be turning a few more RPMs, maybe about like 100 or so. But for whatever reason, I don't know if we're just not getting, maybe we're not getting quite as much grip with the water around it. So maybe traction has suffered. We got a little bit more slippage at the prop. With the Hydrofoil on here, we're getting a little bit more mile an hour. I mean, a little bit more RPM, a little less mile an hour. And I mean, I guess another part of that could be the extra drag too, just not really letting it do what we need. So I'm gonna go back up here, put the boat back on the trailer, and then we're going to swap the prop out. I'll probably take the Hydrofoil. Well, I guess I'll leave the Hydrofoil on it, swap the prop out, see what happens there. Then I'll come back and take the Hydrofoil off and see what happens. Alright guys, so it doesn't look like the Hydrofoil did exactly what we wanted it to. Kind of a disappointment there, but you know, that's to be expected when you're going off a trial and error, having to tune things in, trying to get the last little bit out. So the next step is going to be, we're going to pick up an 8-pitch prop. It's currently a 10 on here. Just trying to get the RPMs up in the power band a little bit better, and hopefully it will give us another mile an hour or so just to plane out, and then we'll pick up 3 or 4 after that, hopefully, is the idea. That's going to do it for this one. I appreciate you guys following along with the video. You checking out the merch we got over at the website. I'll put the link down below in the description. All those things like that really help us out, guys. I appreciate you again, and we'll catch you on the next one. God bless you.